Welcome back to Madrid Pulse, your #1 destination for everything Real Madrid. Today, we dive into a fascinating development surrounding Kylian Mbappé, a story that not only captures the imagination of fans, but also draws remarkable parallels with one of the club's greatest legends, Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappé's journey at the Santiago Bernabéu has just begun, but signs point to something iconic in the making. As Kylian Mbappé enters his second full season with Real Madrid, the expectations surrounding the Frenchman are as high as ever. Despite the immense pressure that came with his long-awaited move to the Spanish capital, the forward adapted far better than many had anticipated. His initial days were far from easy. There were visible struggles in understanding his role in a new tactical setup, and the chemistry with teammates wasn't immediate. However, once he found his rhythm, the transformation was nothing short of extraordinary. Mbappé turned into a goal-scoring juggernaut as the season progressed. He began to dictate games with his electric pace, sharp instincts, and cold-blooded finishing. Defenders across La Liga couldn't cope with his explosiveness. His incredible form culminated in winning the Pichichi Trophy, an award given to the league's top scorer. This achievement alone cemented his place in Real Madrid history, especially considering it was his debut campaign. But the story doesn't end there. As Mbappé now prepares for his second season in the iconic white shirt, an interesting narrative is unfolding, one that mirrors Cristiano Ronaldo's early days at Real Madrid. Just like Ronaldo, who arrived in 2009 only to find the number 7 shirt occupied by club legend Raúl González, Mbappé too faced a similar situation. His preferred jersey number, the number 10, was already taken by none other than Luka Modric, a modern-day icon of the club. Out of respect and necessity, Mbappé opted for the number 9 shirt and went on to make it his own during a brilliant first campaign. Ronaldo, in his first season, wore the number 9 shirt and still managed to light up the Santiago Bernabéu. Once Raúl left the club the following year, the number 7 jersey became available, and Ronaldo immediately claimed it. That moment wasn't just symbolic. It marked the beginning of a legendary chapter. From CR9 to CR7, the Portuguese superstar went on to become the club's all-time leading goalscorer and one of the greatest footballers to ever wear the badge. Mbappé now stands on a similar threshold. With Luka Modric departing this summer, the number 10 jersey is finally available, and all signs point to Mbappé making the switch. For the French forward, this is not just a jersey change. It's a moment of personal and professional significance. It signals the start of a new era. An era in which Mbappé steps fully into the limelight, not just as a world-class talent, but as a leader and potentially the face of Real Madrid moving forward. There's a sense of destiny about this move. Mbappé has long idolized Cristiano Ronaldo, and now his journey seems to be following a familiar blueprint. Like Ronaldo, Mbappé had a spectacular debut season under a different number. Like Ronaldo, he now inherits a number rich in history and symbolic importance. And just like his predecessor, the Real Madrid faithful will be hoping this number change coincides with an even more explosive rise to greatness. This development also serves as a powerful message to the rest of Europe. Real Madrid isn't just building a team, they're building legacies. With Mbappé set to don the number 10 shirt, a new chapter begins, one with echoes of greatness and the promise of unforgettable moments to come. If the past is anything to go by, Real Madrid fans may be witnessing the start of something very special. And here at Madrid Pulse, we'll be covering every step of the way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat from the Bernabéu. Real Madrid are shifting their focus toward player sales following an active summer in the transfer market. With 4 new signings already completed, the first-team squad has now reached the 25-player limit, meaning any further arrivals must be preceded by departures. This puts the club in a delicate position, as they must now make tough decisions about who to keep and who to let go. Among the positions most affected is left-back, where the club currently finds itself overstaffed. This surplus has been caused by the recent acquisition of Álvaro Carreras, who is expected to play a significant role in the upcoming season. His arrival brings Real Madrid's tally of left-backs to 3, and with only 2 spots realistically available in the squad, a sale is necessary. The players most under consideration for a move away are Ferland Mendy and Fran Garcia, who both served as the team's left-backs last season. While Garcia has been the subject of strong interest from clubs such as AC Milan in recent weeks, a deal has not materialized, and the likelihood of it happening has now significantly diminished. According to information from Diario AS, Real Madrid, in agreement with head coach Xabi Alonso, have decided that Fran Garcia will not be allowed to leave the club this summer. This decision is rooted in the confidence that the club and its coaching staff have in the 25-year-old, who has managed to impress over the last 12 months with his performance, commitment, and development. Garcia is viewed as a highly reliable option to compete with Carreras for the starting left-back spot. His athleticism, positional awareness, and versatility have made him a trusted asset among club officials. Additionally, his younger age means he fits in well with the club's long-term vision of building a squad capable of sustaining success in both domestic and European competitions. For these reasons, Real Madrid believe Garcia can grow further under Alonso's management and provide vital squad depth over the course of a demanding season. On the other hand, this situation leaves Ferland Mendy in a much more uncertain position. Despite having signed a contract extension just a few months ago, the 30-year-old Frenchman is now being considered the most likely candidate to leave the club before the end of the transfer window. While Mendy has provided important contributions during his time at Real Madrid, including being part of the squad that won multiple trophies, his place in the team has been gradually diminished due to form, fitness issues, and the club's strategic direction. Mendy's injury history is a major concern for the coaching staff. Over the past few seasons, he has struggled with recurring muscle problems and other setbacks that have made it difficult for him to maintain a consistent presence on the pitch. These fitness issues raise doubts about his ability to remain available over the course of an entire season, something that is especially crucial given the high number of matches expected in La Liga, the Champions League, and the Copa del Rey. In a team aiming for silverware across multiple fronts, dependability and physical readiness are non-negotiable traits. Unfortunately for Mendy, those are qualities he has not consistently demonstrated in recent campaigns. Additionally, Mendy's age is another factor working against him. At 30, he represents the older end of the squad, and his sale would help in bringing down the overall average age of the team, one of Real Madrid's key objectives under their current restructuring. With younger talents such as Carreras and Garcia now ready to take on more responsibility, the club sees less value in retaining a player who may not be able to contribute regularly due to physical limitations. For Mendy, the writing is on the wall. If he wishes to play regularly next season and retain a place in the French national team ahead of future international tournaments, he will likely need to accept that his time at the Santiago Bernabéu is coming to an end. Whether Real Madrid can find a suitable buyer remains to be seen, especially given the need to offload him before any additional signings can be made. Nonetheless, the club is expected to work actively behind the scenes to find a resolution, with hopes of finalizing a transfer that suits all parties involved.